One more absolute value equation that I want to show you just to make sure we're clear on how to be doing these and what the math is asking us. If it says this, we're going to do one more, so you can be putting this in your notes. We are going to graph this equation. So we're going to start, I know I'm going from -2 to 2 on the x value, so I'm going to start there. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. My equation, this says y equals, this is the part I wanted to talk about what this says. This says y equals 2 times the absolute value of x. That's what that's saying. And then we'll have our y values, and then we'll finish off with our coordinates. Okay. So here we can do 2 times the absolute value of -2, 2 times the absolute value of -1, 2 times the absolute value of 0, 2 times the absolute value of 1, and 2 times the absolute value of 2. So the absolute value of -2 is 2, and then 2 times 2 is 4. The absolute value of -1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Absolute value of 0 is 0 times 2 is 0. Absolute value of 1 is 1, and then 1 times 2 is 2. Absolute value of 2 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. So my coordinates are -2, 4, -1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, and 2, 4. So that was mainly what I wanted to point out is what this says. This, when you have a number and then it's like stuck to the side of the absolute value, that's like using parentheses. Absolute value is another type of grouping symbol. And so this says 2 times the absolute value of x. All right, so if I graph these, I notice that again all my y's are positive. So I'm going to do the same thing I did here. We're going to have my y's just focus on the positive values, and again I'm going 1 and 2 and -1, -2. I can fit -3 there. So here's my y-axis, here's my x-axis, and then here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's graph our points. So we have -2, 4. So -2, 4, -1, 2, 0, 0, and then 1, 2, and 2, 4. And again, just like we did up here, so it's going to always be forming this triangle shape. I'm going to, or angle shape. It's not a completed triangle. I'm going to connect the dots and put arrows on either end. And so that is how you graph the absolute value of, or that's how you graph the equation y equals 2 times the absolute value of x.